Ooh, so good day. Uh, Today I'm here with my navigator Ethan.
Hello.
Cool. So today we going through chapter 19, listing reviews. So it's all about listing reviews in our front end under our movie plot. So yeah, just mainly displaying reviews in our front end, adding reviews and so on. So let's have a look at how that works. So basically here is let me first log in. So when you log in, my details, and get the user ID. So here's all the movies, and when we click view reviews, we come to this page where we can add a review over here by clicking this button. And then when we add a review and submit it, go back, then we see the review added over here. So, oh yeah, Ethan, I was fixed that issue with the edit and delete button. I'll show you now.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I can just show you now. You know what it was? All it was
Oh,
was because I wasn't logged in as the right user. So I put in the wrong, what's this? The wrong user
User
ID.
ID.
So, of course, when you do that, then it won't show the specific review. You get
Yeah.
yeah. So the code was fine. But anyway, cool. So let's jump into the code. So we have all these imports, um, movie data service class in order to use those API requests and stuff. Then we import bootstrap here and import moment. This is for basically dates and stuff. Then we have our actual movie component over here, and basically here we use set movie to change the state of data in this movie variable to whatever the details are for the movie we're adding. So mainly here reviews, this will, when we add reviews, the reviews will be added basically in here, right, for our specific movie in this array, and then it shows in that front end. So let's see how that happens. So yeah, this is just to get a specific movie. Then we have this use effect hook. It renders specific movie info once on the first render. It uses props to render all those movies. Then we have the delete review function over here. It uses the delete review method from movie data service to delete a review. It uses the props basically for the specific user ID. So this prop is storing the user ID for that specific review that needs to be deleted. So that will ensure that a user that's logged into their account can only delete their specific review only. Then there's then promise with set movie to change the state of the data and stuff. Then coming here, this is mainly where the interaction of basically this page takes place when we add a review, edit and delete and stuff like that. So basically here, let's see. So firstly here we have this conditional. So it's firstly within a card, as you can see, and then within it we have this conditional here where we're using the props over here that stores user. The props are basically passed down from our parent component, which is basically in our app.js. So I believe it's these props here for user. So these are basically passed down to our movie component, so we can use the data that is stored in the user over here. So this is basically checking if user is true. So in other words, if the user is logged into the account, then the add review button will basically be displayed. Then we have basically another card over here. This is basically gonna show the reviews that we've added. Basically, how it does that is it uses movies.reviews.map. So map will basically loop through the reviews, which is declared over here. So all the reviews that we add, then we have .map that loops through that and gives all those reviews a unique ID using key, and then it's able to be shown there in the front end over here on the list. This is specifically for the date, as you can see. Then we have another conditional. Yeah, like I was explaining to you now, Ethan. Basically, this is what allows the edit button and the delete button to be shown. So checks if the correct user is logged in to edit or delete their reviews. So users props, right? So basically, like I said, the props are passed from here, which is storing the user's information, right? And then here, props.user, the ID stores the user's ID. So basically saying if the user's information and the user's ID is equal to the user ID, so in other words equal to the user that created that specific review, then only then it will basically show it will show the edit button and the delete button and allow us to edit and delete a review basically. And yeah, so we just wrapped this within its own card over here, and then it shows in the front end and lists the different reviews that we can add. I think I covered the movie component for this chapter. Is anything you want to add, Ethan?
All good, yeah.
Alright, cool.